Hey guys, Fentress Charles, aka Fenny, and today I want to talk to you about the four types of people in the world. Now, I got this from Robert Kiyosaki. If you haven't read any of his books, they are phenomenal. Grab a couple copies. His most famous one is Rich Dad Poor Dad. Excellent book. Pick it up. He also has, Cash Flow Quadrant. He has a whole bunch of other books, and they're just pretty good. And one of the books he has is Business of the 21st Century, and he talks about four types of people. Now, the four types of people I'm realizing applies to anything besides the new economy and the business of the 21st century. But pick up a couple of his books and he goes into further detail about it. Anyway, so now back to the four types of people. All right, so he drew this quadrant. And in the quadrant, I have a quadrant here, but it's folded up. He talks about the right people. Okay? These are the people who have gone to school. They know everything. They have all the answers. And basically, if you presented a new idea, they would argue you down because they have all the answers. And they're very rigid in their mindset. Okay? Now, I can understand that. If you feel you know, you know. So basically, that's what the right people do. Then you have the comfortable people. And the comfortable people are the people where the house can be burning down. House is on fire, ablaze. And they're just sitting there watching it and eating hot dogs, TV dinners, whatever you want to say. But they refuse to become uncomfortable, okay? It's my comfort at any means necessary, even though the house is burning down. Even though it might be a disadvantage to that person, they refuse to be uncomfortable, okay? Hey, everybody has their own philosophy and approach to life. Then you have the people who want to be liked. This one hits close to home because I used to be a person who wanted to be liked. Basically, in that quadrant, Kiyosaki says a person that wants to be liked says, I followed all the rules. You like me, huh? And you're looking for approval or seeking approval, For me, it used to be I didn't want anybody to be mad at me, so that is seeking approval. But it wasn't necessarily like going through all the listing of, oh, did I do this right? Or I did the right thing, give me kudos or props. But it doesn't matter. It's still in the like category. Now, we covered right. These are the people who have all the answers, right? Then we covered comfortable. These are the people who do not like to be disturbed. They don't like their comfort to be compromised at any means necessary. We covered liked. These people have to be liked. And the bottom, the last one, is win. Winners. What are the winners? Winners are the ones who have been knocked down and they still rise to keep on trucking to their desired goal. They keep pushing and pushing because they're determined. Like I said, I used to be in the like category. Now I've inched my way over to the winners category because I've come to realize you can't please everybody. And at the end of the day, who gives a flying crap? It's not good to say, but who cares? I've gotten to that point because I told you in the past that I hit a brick wall, and everybody's hit a brick wall in their life. And when I hit that brick wall, I realized, you know what? I have a say in how my life unfolds. I have a say in how I react to how my life unfolds. And I know there has to be something better than this. There has to be a better way. A better way is living life on your own terms. Times are changing. Do you remember in the past how if you wanted to watch a show, you had to videotape it? Yes, VHS, right? And as time went on, it was like, well, no. Originally, you had to watch the show when they put it on. If they didn't have VHS at the time, oh well, you just had to miss it or have somebody tell you about it. Then VHS came out, and then it was a thing of, okay, well, you tape it, so now it's more on your terms. You can watch it when you're good and ready. but you had to have a VHS player or VHS recorder. Then it changed to the point now that VHS is obsolete, that now you have what, DVR. Well, DVR is more recent, but you had TiVo, or even your TV came and it recorded certain things. The point is, life is changing where we can mix and match and customize it to how we want to, but only if we endeavor to do so. And to do so, you have to choose to be a winner. Winners, when they get knocked down, do they turn around and say, oh, you hurt my feelings, and just sit there and wait? It's a new day. It's a new day, folks. It's a new day. It doesn't have to be that way. But you got to decide on which quadrant you want to be in. You can be in the right quadrant. You can be in the comfortable quadrant. You can be in the liked quadrant. But you know what's so grand? You could always move and change addresses amongst quadrants. So what does winning take? Winning takes sacrifice. I like to say winning takes an investment. Because when you sacrifice something, you're basically cutting off something for something greater. You're cutting off something of a lesser value for something of a greater value. So imagine when you move into the winner's quadrant. What are you gaining? You're gaining the ability to get, do, be, or have what it is you set out to do. Okay? So you can sacrifice people not being your friend or not liking you. You'll live. You can sacrifice being right. Hey, you want to be right, or do you want to be fulfilled? It's a big difference. You can sacrifice being, comfortable, because at the end of the day, you're going to have to be uncomfortable because you will be pushed out of your comfort zone in order to be in the winner's quadrant. All right, guys? So, Kiyosaki refers to the new economy, and I agree with him. I'm following his lead and his instruction or his philosophy. Because the new economy, it's changed. It has definitely changed. And it also applies to other areas in my life and your life. Because life is a cycle and it's also a circle. Everything is interconnected. Nothing is, compartmentalized. Everything's connected. So whether you're talking about the new economy or the business of the 21st century, or you are talking about endeavoring to live your dreams, it doesn't matter. It's all the same thing. All right, guys, say it with me. I endeavor to snatch back my dreams and live it. All right, guys, see you all in the next video. Peace.